there against Côte d'Ivoire. And it's Mauritania that get us underway then. They are in the all-white strip, shooting from left to right. Côte d'Ivoire in all orange, the classic orange of the elephants. They've got it. We'll play on. Promising chance this for Côte d'Ivoire. Good looking ball in, and the goalkeeper on the second attempt claims it with Yavo. As you would expect, Côte d'Ivoire dominating the ball and possession in the early stages. Back to Gengi. There's the delivery there. Here come Côte d'Ivoire. Ball in is an inviting one. Really good run down the left. But in the opening 5 minutes, Côte d'Ivoire. And it comes in, the header is in! Côte d'Ivoire take the lead! Those here in the stadium in Abidjan celebrate, and Côte d'Ivoire lead Mauritania by 1-0. Delivery was an outswinger. It's a difficult technique to then generate the power on that type of delivery. Excellently done though by Creto. Deflection on the way through, but they won't care. The head coach of Mauritania, he's a Spaniard. There's a lot of experience in the women's game as Côte d'Ivoire come on the attack again. Confusion at the back there between the Mauritanian defenders and the goalkeeper. It might have been better to leave it to the keeper, as there's a pull on the shirt there, and the referee has a decision to make, and I think he's just checking on that player, but a little bit lucky there because there was a pull on a shirt here in the penalty area. Experienced them to be playing here in Abidjan though, in the Alassane Ouattara Stadium. Beautiful pitch. A free kick. She's causing all sorts of problems. Yapo down the line. Put into a similar area to where the goal was got. Lifted into the box again, and once again it's a header that evades the Mauritanian goalkeeper. And it's her again. Only 12 minutes played, and Côte d'Ivoire does really well to stay on side. Get in between the centre-back and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper foul came out. Left herself, she's still got it. Delivery again, looking for Creto over the number 9, and the effort from a team. Ines. Mauritania trying to play direct. And they might be through here actually. Nearly, anyway. Côte d'Ivoire coming forward with purpose in by Yapo. Oh, wonderful little flick. The goal Look of disappointment on. That would have been some spectacular goal if she'd have managed to flick it in like that. Drums, nice background, keeping track to this game. Here's Aboa Yapa. It goes to Yavo. Côte d'Ivoire content to keep the ball in their own half. Mauritania not looking to press. The goalkeeper there. Excellent little incisive pass there. And there's another one. Côte d'Ivoire on the attack. Comes back to Amani. She goes for the curling effort and picks out. Whipped it in. And the team's got their celebration. This was delightful. First time as well, and Mauritania. The other game in this group earlier finished Pakistan 8, Turks and Caicos 0. Well, we're heading for a similar scoreline now. Here come Mauritania though. Can they sustain an attack? Well, they wouldn't put the ball into the Côte d'Ivoire penalty box. Was a foul for Fana. It's a good looking delivery out though by Côte, the African continent. Delightful delivery that, and the header. Inez Conan. Mauritania just not able to deal with those deliveries in. Every time they're second to it. Really good delivery from Aisha Fofana. Here comes Ouattara. Puts it across and cleared by Diop. Behind for a corner. Excellent ball out to the right-hand side. Orange shirts racing to get in the penalty area. Nice little bit of trickery and the shot. Some of those players on the bench thought perhaps. Really nice little drop of the shoulder. And it goes to Yapo. Again, the ball towards the back post is a fruitful one. And it's the hat-trick then. Another really good delivery in the movement to get in between the two centre-backs. Really smart. Another very good header. Côte d'Ivoire leading by 4-0. In complete control, yet to face a shot on their own goal. And they're the types of balls that have been working well for them, and they work it well again. Another headed goal. Côte d'Ivoire firmly on top. They've got a fifth. Habibabou Ouattara with the finish. She's been really electric down the left-hand side, and now she's got her name on. Mauritania just cannot cope with those deliveries into the penalty area. Excellent pass outside of the boot to find Ouattara. She'll burst into the penalty area. The angle's tight, and the goalkeeper thought she'd cleared it and done enough, but she hadn't. Ouattara again on the score sheet moments after. Côte d'Ivoire running away with this. They lead by 6-0, and they're enjoying that. The captain of Mauritania, Diop, just some words of encouragement to the goalkeeper. He looks really disappointed. There's the clearance just ricocheting back and into the goal. Look at that running though, that direct, incisive running. Fortunate perhaps from a Côte d'Ivoire perspective, a little unfortunate perhaps from a Mauritanian perspective, but that's what you do if you race into the box like that and create your own luck. Here's Yapo. Allowed to cross. And the deflection all the way across the face of goal and poked in. And from a Mauritania point of view, that's a disaster. Ball just put across. Keeper left it. And in fact, it's poorly given away. Here's Gengi. I'm sure that pass was the right decision. From Jabira. And the first half comes to a close then, a fantastic first half. Creto, the captain, scored Côte d'Ivoire's first ever goal at the Women's World Cup. Scored 2 in fact in that World Cup, the 2015 one. Currently playing in the Saudi Pro League. Stop, but it hadn't. Fana. From range. He was blocked. Out came the goalkeeper and well dealt. First pass bypasses the defence, but they lose it. Here's N'Guessan again. He was looking to run at her defender, and that time he was looking to go towards goal. Good looking delivery. Again, it's met by Creto, couldn't get a touch. Comes N'Guessan again, and that will be a free kick for Côte d'Ivoire. A bit of a cynical. Here it is again, then on the replay. Well, that was a bad challenge. Didn't get the ball. And she's gone for goal, perhaps, and it's punched well by the goalkeeper, who's then fouled. I'll tell you what. Creto was lurking, the number 9. Already scored 3 headers. Well, one back, high up the pitch. Delivery, an inviting one, and N'Guessan. Shifted out to the left, and N'Guessan's touch heavy. Possession lost. Mauritania get a free kick in enemy somewhere where they've not played a lot of football. It's a good looking ball, cleared by Mauritania. Only half cleared though, still alive here. And the shot into the bottom corner. Côte d'Ivoire have a 7th. What an excellent goal that was, just stroked into the bottom corner. Initially, Mauritania dealt with it well, but they had the chance to clear it and they couldn't. Really neat finish. The goalkeeper didn't dive for it. Didn't really have sight of where she was on the pitch. And it's a really... And here come a flurry of changes then for Côte d'Ivoire. Job done. Time to bring on a number of players. There's those going off. Amongst them, the hat-trick scorer Creto. Coming on, we've got Diallo, Pokora, Diwari, Assi and Kouassi as well. Clearly a popular player, Kouassis, she comes on. So I think it's actually one of the players that they... Off comes Ines Conan then. Missed opportunity. Our last action of the game. Comes Fofana. Another Fofana on the pitch then. We've got Aisha Fofana and Gridja Fofana. All a bit untidy in the end there, though. Fouled, number 14 for the Elephants. Header won by Diallo. Couldn't. That's nicely done. Here's a chance then, and it's well taken. A Brogua on the score sheet. Côte d'Ivoire fan. Really well taken strike. Time to run well, one touch, and then the far waits for this in ball. And that's a decent looking delivery, and the header is on, and it's wide. That was Mauritania's best chance. Through it goes. Here comes the goalkeeper. Back to N'Guessan, who couldn't quite control it quickly enough. Might have been the chance to lob the goalkeeper. Sent back into the box, flicked on by Fofana. The flick round the corner goes through the legs of the goalkeeper. She recovers, and her blushes would have been spared anyway because the flag was up for offside. You can only learn when you come across really top opposition like Côte d'Ivoire. Here's Diallo now. Little back heel. N'Guessan, and the referee is going to blow for full time. Really good victory for Côte d'Ivoire. The damage done really in the first half. There's in that hat-trick of headers as well for them today. Lost 8-0, but